So today is a solemn day where we pause and remember the brave men and women who laid down their lives in service to our country. But it might be difficult for most Americans to truly understand the pain of losing a loved one in combat on behalf of our nation's achievement of political goals. Memorial Day began after the Civil War, originally known as Decoration Day, as communities across the nation honored fallen soldiers by decorating their graves with flowers. During the Civil War, almost 1 in 50 Americans died in combat. So the agony of and the importance of Decoration Day was very personal for almost every family in those years following the Civil War. Over time, Memorial Day has evolved into a national day of remembrance, one that now honors all military personnel who have died in the line of duty. These brave men and women came from all walks of life, but they shared one defining characteristic: a willingness to serve and sacrifice for something greater than themselves. They left behind families, futures, and dreams to protect the freedoms we hold dear. While we will never know all of their names or their stories, we are forever indebted to their courage and commitment. In the 8 decades since World War II, the ability to connect very personally to Memorial Day is more difficult, as combat deaths now only affect 1 in 50,000 Americans. So the direct loss association is not as prevalent as post-Civil War America. So how can we honor them? In Northern Illinois, the Veterans Network Committee establishes a field of honor every Memorial Day weekend, honoring Illinois' fallen heroes since 9/11. There are more than 300 of those flags. They have our nation's heroes' names and our state's heroes' names, more specifically, attached to their own flag. What I have come to learn in the years of helping set up the field and walking amongst those flags is that our fallen heroes represent the character of a nation as diverse as they come. What strikes me deeply amongst that field of flags is it matters not where our veterans came from, but it matters now and forever how we honor them. For their sacrifice and death have left heartache that will never quite heal. Their love leaves memories that shall never fade. And it is our duty, our burden, our responsibility, and our solemn vow that never shall their deeds, their sacrifices, their families, or their country ever be forgotten. We can begin by embracing the spirit of remembrance. Some will visit a veterans cemetery or war memorial. Many will attend a Memorial Day ceremony, not just as a spectator, but as someone present with a purpose, as someone who wishes to listen, to learn, and to honor. Another way to pay tribute is by supporting the families of the fallen. Many military families carry on with heavy hearts, having lost a loved one in service. Whether through donating to organizations that assist Gold Star families, volunteering, or simply offering words of kindness and support, we can help ensure they are never alone in their grief. We can also share our loved ones' stories of sacrifice, bravery, and honor, whether it's a relative, a local hero, or a name on a memorial wall. Keeping their names and stories alive keeps their memory alive. It's often said that combat veterans die twice, once on the battlefield and once when their name is no longer spoken. So talk with your children, your friends, your community. Teach the next generation not only what Memorial Day is, but why it matters. And finally, we can honor the fallen by living lives worthy of their sacrifice. Let us strive to be better today than we were yesterday. Let us strive to uphold the values of democracy and justice and be a contributing member of a nation that honors all who have served. As we stand here today on the final evening of the weekend, let's take a moment, not of sadness, but of reverence. And if you've not yet visited the Senate Republicans' Memorial Wall of Remembrance, I would encourage you to do so. and watch the video display of rolling names and stories of Illinois' greatest heroes, those who gave their final measure so you and your families may live free. Thank you.